Love Combs is a scared man, and trust, he is doing everything in his power to save whatever reputation he has left after Cassie sued him. He recently settled his suit with Cassie just one day after it was filed, and if reports have anything to go by, he allegedly paid her $100 million. For those who may not have been following because everything happened so fast, let me give you a little refresher. So Cassie filed a $30 million lawsuit against Diddy over the emotional and physical trauma she suffered in their relationship that spanned almost a decade. First of all, Cassie started by saying that Diddy brought her into his extravagant, fast-paced, and fueled lifestyle not long after she met him and signed to his label when she was 19 and he was 37 in 2005. Then the lawsuit goes on to describe in detail Diddy's uncontrollable anger and how he used to punch, kick, and stomp her. She said that Diddy exerted his power and influence over her throughout the course of their professional and romantic relationship and plied her with and forced her to find male escorts with Big D and hook up with them while he filmed them and got off to them. In addition to controlling her career, Diddy also paid for her car, apartments, and clothing, and even had access to her personal medical records as a way of controlling her. There was this one incident that she talks about where she says once coming back from a party Jay-Z organized, they had a little argument, and then he punched and stumped her, leaving her beaten on the road. She said most times after she got beaten, he would get her a hotel room where she would stay for days so nobody would see her bruises. Then she would go back home after she healed. She also talked about how Diddy forced her to carry his gun in her purse when they went out, when he knew she was scared of them. She said she was always scared the guns would go off in her purse, but Diddy did this to show that he was controlling her. Then she talked about Diddy being on the DL, how he was obsessed with male escorts, how he forced her to sleep with them while he watched and got off from it, and how he used to record all of them. So as you can see, Cassie really came out guns a-blazing, and it's safe to say Diddy's image is tarnished forever, and you already know that man is stressed. He was recently caught by paparazzi, and as you can see, he looks so distressed. Cassie, on the other hand, has been getting a lot of support and even hate. Some are alleging she just wanted the money, but really? $100 million. Diddy paid $100 million for lies? Come on now. Anyway, Cassie also got lots of support from people, especially from Aubrey O'Day, who has a history with Diddy. She claimed she was fired from her girl group that was managed by Diddy because she wasn't willing to do what was expected of her. She wasn't kicked out because of her talent, but because of some other issues. She also claimed that in September, Diddy had recently asked her and former bandmates to sign NDAs, promising to never disparage him or his record label. Aubrey declared support for Cassie and posted this picture on her Instagram story and said, "Money greater than accountability. Welcome to another chapter of the system in place." Fans dragged her because they thought she came for Cassie, but she had to explain further that she was referring to Diddy getting away with his situation instead of being held accountable for what he did. Cassie has finally come out to reveal why she settled out of court, and this is what she said. "I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support." Diddy also came out and said, "We have decided to resolve this matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best." But after news of Diddy settling out of court broke, fans dragged him, with most of them saying that Diddy settling out of court means he was guilty of everything Cassie accused him of. Diddy's lawyer Ben Brofman then released a statement saying, "Just so we're clear, a decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, is in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Mr. Combs' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. He is happy they got to a mutual settlement and wishes Miss Ventura the best." After Diddy decided to settle out of court, different media outlets reported that Diddy decided to pay Cassie $100 million because a lot of people who worked under Diddy who had fallen off with Diddy and were willing to testify against him. And if the case continues, it would open a can of unknown secrets and other people who have been victims of Diddy would come forward. Since the settlement, Cassie has been trying to stay away from the media, but inside sources revealed that she believed her filing the lawsuit would make other victims who had suffered at the hands fans of Diddy come out. And there's this video of Diddy stressed and scared after the settlement with Cassie was finalized. And truth be told, for the over 30 years that we've known Diddy, we have never seen him this scared and stressed. $100 million would take a toll on his fortune, and him agreeing to pay that meant he knew that something bigger was coming, and he had to quickly settle out of court. And this is what the internet had to say. I'm so glad Cassie's trauma is not going to be a source of entertainment for months on end. This settlement means her truth is out there and she can afford to protect herself and her beautiful family. And the fact that so many think it was only about the money for Cassie. If it were, she would have accepted the first settlement. She wanted to tell her story and have it on record. She achieved that and got the money. But I want to know what you think about this. What do you think about Diddy so quickly settling out of court? Drop your thoughts in the comment, then check out this next video.